What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Visual Verse. It is your host, Ayande Joseph. I know I've been on a little hiatus. There's a video coming out soon explaining that, but today we are here to talk about the Star Wars franchise, which is truly one of my favorite series ever. The first and the only thing above that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because that is perfect. But to Star Wars, the crown jewel of today. It is a fantastic universe created from the genius of George Lucas. The original content is movies, but there have been plenty of TV shows and books created that kind of delve deeper into the lore. And it's so awesome how in depth the lore goes. Now, I myself haven't been too invested in that. I'm more so of a TV show and the movie buff. I will say, disclaimer, my favorite Star Wars content anything is Andor, the TV show that follows Cassian Andor. Yes, that might be a hot take, but please trust me. Go watch my video on that on the channel if you don't believe me, and you'll see exactly why. Anyways, back to the Star Wars universe. It is incredible how in depth it goes and how great it is. An oversimplified explanation is that it's a tale of good versus evil, where you have people who have the Force. These are either Jedi, who are the good guys, or Sith, who are the bad guys. And the Force is kind of this mysterious, unknown nature that connects everything throughout the world, and only some people can connect to it and control it, which is usually what you see if like the Force is like choke or like grabbing something or pushing something. I think we can all say that at some time we've tried to use the Force. I think that just shows how big and how massive the Star Wars universe has become in our modern pop culture. I mean, Darth Vader is easily one of the most iconic villains, and almost anyone knows him anywhere around the world. Star Wars is truly global. I feel like Star Wars has completely dominated on this level because it appeals to so many different audiences. I mean, just the storylines and the narratives, and the fact that George Lucas actually created, he started in the middle of the story. He made movie 4 first. He did 4, 5, 6. And then did 1, 2, 3. I think that this kind of nuanced style of storytelling really gave a lot of people excitement. You know, it's something different. You know, who thinks to start with the 4th movie? You always start with 1. The characters in the Star Wars universe are so lovable and entertaining. From Luke Skywalker, who is probably the most famous behind Darth Vader, and it's just cool to see his tragic hero's journey. Yes, at times it is very archetypal, but I do believe that's what makes it so fun, because it has such a nuanced sci-fi spin on it that really hasn't been replicated ever, except maybe in Dune. The storylines of every single movie is honestly so engaging. How the universe works is that there's pretty much 9 main movies, and then there's TV shows that slide in there, and also one-off movies that explore more into the overall universe. I will say that my favorite movie is definitely Rogue One, and there will be a video on that later. Again, it is a masterpiece in its own right, and I think that personally for me, my favorite type of Star Wars is not when we see the Jedi or the Sith, but it talks about the rebellion, because the big core issue of it is that the Empire, which is the evil, has taken control of the galaxy, and it's up to the rebellion to fight back. And that's the beginning of the series that we're introduced to in the 4th. I really do encourage you to try it out if you're interested in sci-fi or fantasy. Yes, the original movies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 were made in more of an older time period, so again, it's not as believable, but yet it is still such an enjoyable, fun watch. And the newer content really has great storylines, as well as awesome editing and CGI, which is cool to see. Please let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite Star Wars movie and TV show? Thank you so much. Please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you